Hey, Peter, I put together this free audit of your Amazon listing here for the Curve women's plus size Bandeau. And it's my hope that I'll earn a phone call with you. My name is Sean, and I'm with the agency My Amazon Guy. So, as you can see, I'm on your plus size Bandeau. And I've got the listing here. I want to show you though, in going to Helium 10, let's talk about your keywords and how you're performing there. So pulled up the item within Helium 10 and it shows that you've got 404 sponsored keywords. So you're paying for those, and then close to 2,000 organic keywords. Now, the one thing we like to see, and you're pretty close to it, is a 1-to-2 ratio. So if you were to look at sponsored keywords, for every one that you want to have 2 organic keywords. So you're actually doing okay there. However, you need to increase this on both sides. Sponsored keywords, we like to see between 1 to 2,000, and then organic keywords obviously double that, so anywhere from 2 to 4,000. But we can help with that. So let's go down though and see how you're performing with your keywords. I rank this organically to show how your listings are showing organically without any paid search. Tube top plus size, you're number 1. And you can see in the top, 7 categories here, 7 keyword searches, you're number 1 organically. However, on 3 of them, you don't show up in their sponsored listings at all. So all of your competitors are showing up on those and you're not. And then if you look in those same categories where you're showing up number 1 organically, you're not showing up that high with your sponsored rank. So some improvement can be done there. The other thing I want to show you is search volume and how that's affecting your conversion, or excuse me, your rankings within keywords, PPC and SEO. So crop top is a big search, and you're not even listed there. But let's go down. I want to look at something that's maybe not as competitive in the marketplace, meaning not as many products are using that search term. White bodysuit. If you look, it's got an extremely high search volume, only 3,000 competing products, but you're not even showing up listed sponsored, and you're several pages deep within the organic ranking. And quite frankly, on these words that have like huge search volumes, if you see, your page is deep, and in some scenarios, not even showing up at all. Okay. So there's a lot of things that we can do with your SEO, with your pay-per-click, to help improve traffic to your website, which ultimately helps improve conversion. So let's go back to your listing though and talk about what we can do here on your listing. So the first thing I noticed, excellent first picture. Would love to have a human touch. She's looking directly at the camera. You've got a good shot of the image there, and then you've got her turning in the different directions. So you can see pretty much every angle of this top. You've got a total, I was a little confused when I saw this, like I didn't know just through looking at the thumbnails what this was. This picture is a little confusing, maybe a better graphic there because the yellow, it's not showing up too well, certainly not in the thumbnails. It is confusing, but you've also got 2 more slots here. You're missing out. So I would recommend a couple things here. Get another picture, maybe a different color thrown in. Maybe a different background. Video though, that's what we'd love to see, is some videos. So if you could get, maybe the model or video even of these images, put together in a slideshow with some music overlay, that would help. Having video is a integral part of a successful listing on Amazon. So if we go to your title here, I would increase your character count. You can go up to 150 characters here and absolutely take advantage of that. Again, it's just going to help with your ranking. I love that you've got all your different colors here. You've even got a 2-pack, I see. That's nice. And then scrolling down here is where we get some good information. So you have taken advantage of all your bullet points. The one thing I noticed though is in these first 4 bullet points, they're very short, they're very brief. And this hand wash only, it might be a dissuader. So maybe put that down on the bottom of your bullet points or somewhere else within the listing. I know that's important, but that is kind of like a negative that stands out there. So, I might change the placement of that. In addition, I would just add more. You can have 250 characters for each bullet spot here. And if you do that, it does two things. A, it takes up more space, so your competitors aren't going to show up in your listing this high because you've got so much verbiage here. And then, of course, it's going to add to your organic ranking. Okay, so if we go down a little bit more, you've got you and your competitors showing up here. And then we've got the product description. Now, I've got several recommendations to make here. But again, I do like that you've got some of these photos, more information about the product, and then a little bit about Kurve. Here's what you're missing is some A+ content. Now, you've got your product description here, but let's talk about what A+ content is. So this is a soap that is offered through the Age of Sage store. Okay, and you see they took advantage of all the characters here. They took advantage of all of the characters within their bullet points, and they have video. But getting down to A+ content, remember Age of Sage? That's the brand that makes that soap. And here is Age of Sages, basically their marketing ploy within Amazon on your listing. So they've got a little bit about the company and then some of the other products that are offered. And then as you go down, you can get product description. So what I like that they did here is loaded in a ton of words, ton of characters and pictures, right? So again, the more you do this, it's just going to keep those sponsored links down, down, down. And then you've got your reviews, so on and so forth. So yeah, I would add video, add more pictures. You've got great pictures here, but add text, add more text into it. And speaking of text, one last thing I want to review real quick is how you're doing with text behind your images. So let's look. You've got a text here on your top image, which is good, but you're missing text on your thumbnails. You've got it over here. That's great. And then as we go down to your images, you've got no text, just logo there. Tube top, feature, fabrication, add in more words, right? So again, that's just a free way for you to get more text behind your listing, which is going to drive organic traffic to you. But hey, again, my name is Sean with My Amazon Guy. It's my hope that I earn a chance to meet with you today. So in this email, look at the bottom. You'll see a spot where you can book an appointment with me, and I look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day.